is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
First up today, in the world of dating, nothing beats making a great first impression. So today, we're on a mission to get the single men and women out there on the right track for a memorable first date fashion look. Please help me welcome our New Day stylist, who just so happens to be the resident stylist for It's Just Lunch, a dating service for very busy professionals. Here is Darcy Camden. Darcy? Hey! Hi! And so I think I just read that the census revealed there are more single people than married people in Seattle proper.
I believe it.
So
there's a lot of people going on first dates, and it can be intimidating to pick an outfit. I mean, even busy professionals who are really skilled at dressing for their work life and their social life with their friends get stuck figuring out what to wear when they go on a first date with someone that they don't really know, and they're really struggling to make a first impression that is authentic but also exciting.
Well, it makes sense because your work clothes are almost like your uniform. You know what you're supposed to wear, but a date, who knows?
Yeah.
Plus, I haven't been on a date in decades, so I would have no
And you
clue.
want to feel like yourself, but you also want to feel like a really polished, extra special version of yourself.
Very good. So you brought some models with you.
I did.
So
I have
take a
actual clients from It's Just Lunch Seattle, who are here. They're in the dating world. They're out there. They're meeting people, and so these are the tips that I share with them when I go in every Friday to style with It's Just Lunch.
All right, let's take a look.
So we kind of broke it down by dating scenario because there's lots of things that you can do on a date in Seattle. And our first group of models is wearing looks for a daytime date. So whether this is actually lunch or maybe like a Saturday outing, sort of casual date. You don't want to look sloppy, even if you're doing something very, very casual, like a picnic. We're running out of nice days to do picnics, but even when you're doing something very, very casual, you want to look polished. And so our female model is wearing a really beautiful silk top. It's a great, vibrant color. I love to tell ladies to wear color. I think it's flirty and fun and feminine, and we put her in a skinny jean, which is fantastic because she's wearing a heel, but she could also easily transition to a flat if they decided to go for a walk.
And you like that dark jean, right?
I love a dark jean for both men and women because our male model, Yanaman, is also wearing a dark jean. Notice no holes, minimal fading. These are not his weekend work jeans. This is a nice crisp jean. I always tell men that women spend a lot of money and time to find the perfect jeans, and so men should do the same. And he is accessorized with the matching belt and shoes. So even though he's casual, he looks like he made an effort, and that's really what you want to communicate, that you're there with intention. You made an effort to look nice. It's out of respect for your date and yourself.
Yeah,
I always think that that's a good thing. Exactly.
Thank you very much, you guys. Much appreciated. Okay, and so now we're talking about a date that might happen after work, happy hour, so we're pumping it up just a little bit.
A lot of busy professionals who lead very busy lives, they're transitioning right from work to their date, and so they've got to kind of shift, and you don't want to look like you just came from the office. And so Diane is wearing a great look. We kind of draped the jacket over her shoulders, but during the daytime she would be wearing it like a suit, and then we added accessories. The clutch is the most important thing that I want to point out, and I tell ladies to really downsize to a clutch. You don't want your big bag with all your business from work. You want to leave that at the office or in the car or something, and just downsize to the necessities. And the accessories really make a big difference. And then Greg, our male model, is wearing masculine neutrals. I always tell guys, when in doubt, to pick really masculine neutrals like black, brown, gray. Blue looks good on almost all men. Blue is your safety color, guys. If you don't know what to wear and you want to wear a color, pick blue.
So probably not pink on your first date.
No, probably not. I mean, unless you love pink and that's really signature to you.
Yeah.
And I like that the sweater, I think, is really approachable, and that's something you want to communicate as well. Approachability, conversation, that's what you want to inspire.
You guys look great. Thank you very much. And then we have another group of models who are going to go out on the town. They're going out
they're dressed up for a night out. So maybe this is a second or a third date, but this is kind of like, you know, the very glamorous kind of dinner, dancing, that whole scenario. And Shanna's wearing a little black dress, which I think is a great go-to. I think every woman should have a little black dress in their closet, but hers is unique. It has detailing at the top that's actually sewn in, so this is a really easy one-piece look that she can do. It's not overly complicated, and we put a blazer with it, which I think is a lot edgier and more stylish than, say, a sweater. And then Jim is wearing a suit of separates, which I think is really key. So the jacket does not match the pants. A lot of men wear suits only to a wedding or a funeral or to business lunch, and so it doesn't really feel like a date, and I think it's nicer to mix it up and put a jacket and a pant that are coordinated but not necessarily matching.
Not quite so formal. Thank you very much. You guys look terrific. And then we also have with us today Sarah French, who's from It's Just Lunch, the dating service. What's the most important piece of advice that you give to your clients?
You know, I would say we always just encourage our clients to be confident in what they're wearing, to be comfortable and to be authentic. And really working with Darcy as our stylist, it's enabled our clients to make that transition from work to play, which sometimes is not as easy as it sounds. And, you know, I think for our clients, they really appreciate the fact that, you know, they're out there, they're putting their best foot forward, and sometimes changing an outfit before a date is all it takes to really put you in the right mindset to have a great time.
That's a good point. That's true of a lot of things.
Yeah.
And your service is successful, I would think, in part because it's just lunch. You know, it doesn't sound like it's so overwhelming. Is that part of the whole idea?
It is. I mean, it really is. It's a casual atmosphere, but the thing is, we care a lot about our clients, and these are single professionals that are looking for long-term relationships. And so, you know, they come to us and they're looking for the right person, and about 80% of our first dates lead to second dates. And recently we just celebrated our 450th marriage out of our Seattle office.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is really great. Darcy, thank you so much. Those were great ideas. Everybody looked terrific, and they didn't look like they were trying too hard. They just looked pulled together and really lovely.
Thank you.
So, I enjoyed that. For all of Darcy's style tips, please visit our website. Next week, Darcy works her magic on a New Day viewer for her Bellevue Fashion Week makeover. In fact, if you'd like to nominate yourself or someone you know for a makeover, please just email newdayproducers@king5.com with the nominee's contact information, photo, and a short description of why they should be chosen. Again, details are on the website.
I'm excited
Thank you
about
again.
that.
I am too. Those are my favorite segments. I love those. Later on, a self-proclaimed